Andrew McCART, IFL TV. I'm here in Bolton, delighted to be joined by Mr. Isaac LOWE. Isaac, you were meant to be headlining against a fight that I was looking forward to against Lee McGREGOR, but you're still in the card, so not a wasted camp. How are you feeling?
If you'd asked me that question about a week ago, I'm nearly enough going to top myself. I've done a 12-week camp and then I was ready. I'd done my last spar. Things were cooling down, getting back, smile up, weight was looking good, going back to have a bit of food, and then I got a text off Nissa. McGregor's pulled the injury, fights off. What? I thought this April Fool, this isn't it? You know what I mean? Listen, it happens and it's hard, but I'm just lucky to be back on. And I was just saying before in that another interview there, people don't really see like, oh, we'll put it back to February, put it back to March or whenever if the fight happens. But the people don't. If you don't fight, you don't get paid. I've done coming up now is 12 weeks today, or 11 weeks, sorry, 11-week training camp. Not been to work, not earned no money. Christmas 5 weeks away. I needed to fight. You know what I mean? I said that to Nissa. I said, no matter what, I said you've got to get me on the bill. I said it's not my fault. Lee's pulled out. I've done my training. I've done my part. I've got to fight. And then we tried to get another opponent. They couldn't get in. And then thankfully they have got me an opponent, which is a dangerous kid. All these wins are coming by knockout. So I've got to. And that was the thing what I found at the beginning very hard, because when you're on that big of a buzz to fight a 50-50 fight and you think, here we go, you trainer, and then I've had 29 fights, you know what I mean, we're getting these 6-rounders, 8-rounders, it's hard to moment yourself, especially when you've been on that high from a big fight. But when they got me this opponent, it bit me teeth. I thought, you know what, I can't slack here, I can't take me off the board because it'll ruin everything, so I'm looking forward to it.
One thing about Lee is I've seen that he put a post out saying you can't catch a break, but in 2024 he's going to come back. Now, for me as a boxing fan, take this mic away from me, I'm not a media guy. Me as a boxing fan, I need you to get through Friday night. Hopefully he gets injury free, and I want to see that fight. I think you against Lee is just going to be fireworks. It's going to be a barnstormer. It's just going to be an exciting fight for the fans, for everybody, an exciting fight for you and Lee to be involved in it as well. So hopefully, everything goes to plan, and we can see that fight in the new year.
Yeah, listen, obviously, first and foremost, Lee's got to obviously get his injury right, and I hope he does. I hope he makes a speedy recovery. Obviously, I've got to get past Friday night, don't take me eye off the ball, and get through there with no injuries. And then listen, we can sit down and let's make it happen. I want it happen. That's why I've took the fight in the first place. I'm saying for Lee, I don't think it'd be hard for me and him to make it. Do you know what I mean? But let's just get it on. I think we're both at the stage now. We both want big fights. We both want to be headlining on shows. We both want to be giving people talking about us. Do you know what I mean? And let's do it. Do you know what I mean? Let me get through this weekend, and then obviously we can sit down with Nissa and Sal and them and get it done.
Obviously, you can't take your eye off the ball. We've seen fighters that do that. That they having a fight made, but then they're looking at the future to a money fight or whatever it may be, and then they slip up. We can't have that with you in this banana skin. So you're fully focused for Friday night.
Yeah, that's 100%, and that's what I was saying at the beginning. When I first said, oh, we can't get you on, we can't get this, and obviously going, as I said, for the hyper fight and Lee at top of the bill, Channel 5, all this, yes, brilliant. And then getting all of a sudden, they're kicking the nuts and the title's not on the line, you're not fighting, you're not even on the show, and it's like, what? I've wasted all this money and I've done all this camp. Like, how can you just ring someone up and say, right, that's it, see you next year? It just doesn't work like that. It can't work like that. And that's the thing what boxing does have to sort out. There's got to be some insurance for the fighters in case something does happen, or they definitely get on their show. But yeah, he's a dangerous guy. So it took me a couple of days to think, I want to start watching him and Bob Shum, and I looked at all his wins coming by stoppage. So if I take me off the ball and think I'm going to run there and put my hands down, I'll probably get twatted and ruin my party. So I'm fully focused. I've even making championship weight. Do you know what I mean? I've done my diet the same, come here the same. I've done everything the same like I'm fighting Lee. Do you know what I mean? So I expect the same performance against Lee.
Isaac, I'm looking forward to it, but I'll be remiss of me not to talk about the big man himself, because everybody knows your relationship with Tyson Fury. You're best friends, and you were lucky enough to be out in Saudi Arabia for the Ngannou fight. Now we're finally getting it as a boxing fan. And listen, you're a boxing fan as well. We're finally going to get the undisputed fight against Usyk Tyson Fury. Obviously a biased question I'm going to ask you, but the big man obviously he's had that fight with Ngannou. Maybe not his best performance, but he got the win. What are we hoping for from Tyson Fury come February?
I expect nothing but the best. That what happened last time out was probably the best thing that's happened to Tyson, because taking I won't say he took the eye off the ball, but underestimating someone or not training as hard, whatever the situation was, we all know, everyone knows, it doesn't take a rocket science to figure it was not even 10% of Tyson, do you know what I mean? And that's a wake-up call, because if he does that against Usyk, he'll get beat. And now, every time he has a bit of a bad performance, he always comes back and looks like a real deal. I expect nothing but the best February the 17th. It's going to be a great show. Imagine me and Lee getting on that, or someone getting on that. Then that'll be a fucking.
Can we arrange that? Can we speak to Nissa Keller right now and get that made?
I don't think so. No, what a card, what an absolute card that is. You know what I mean? Over there is just unbelievable, and it's just going to be a magnificent night. Like, you know what I mean? But I expect Tyson to sharpen his toes up, and I think it'll be a career best performance. Honestly, I do. I honestly really do. But he's having a bit of a break. He'll get back in, and we'll see what he does.
Back to you then, Friday night, Channel 5. Like we say, banana skin fight, you can't slip up on this one. So what kind of performance are we hoping for? You've had a 12-week camp, you're fit, you're ready to rock and roll. What can we expect?
I expect a good performance. I'm not going to lie about it. I expect what I want to do. If it was Lee in front of me, I expect to do the same kind of job what I want to do. If it was Lee. That's how I'm taking the fight. I'm fighting Lee on Friday night. You know what I mean? That's my fully focus and not slipping up. As I said, I've tried. The first few days was hard to take, but I've got myself back on the track. I've got myself focused. Still making enough championship weight. As I said, come all here. I'm doing what I need to do. And I'm going to go in there and put a show on Friday night, and not just beat him, but I want to beat him in style to open everyone's eyebrows up.
Listen, Isaac, good luck, mate, and I'll see you at the weigh-in tomorrow. Thank you, brother. Thank you.